All right, so what's up and good morning, everybody. This is Al, Fishing with Big Al. Welcome to the channel. And down at Padre Island, National Seashore, between the 20 and 25 mile marker on another, hopefully great adventure. Got a tide that is rising right now, so got to play around with the water. I'm using 6-ounce pyramid weights to hold in place, and I'm doing short casts this morning. I got fish bites, of course, on 2 of my reels right here. And then I also got live shrimp on that one. So just in case there may be some reds that's skimming along the edge of the surf that may be interested in what they see, and hopefully get some action going. So down at Padre Island, that's the Seashore, 20 mile marker. This is Big Al, and y'all know what time it is. Fish on, baby. Let's go. Man, I found some fish. I found some fish. I hope it's a big pop. My boy came out here the other day. Shout out to the player. And he came out here the other day and he landed a 20-inch Pomapno. 20-inch, man. This right here shaking like a red though. I hope he don't have my other rod. A little bit of action on it. There we go. That other one being over too, but I think the line is over it. Please don't be a stingray, baby. The line dropped though, so I don't think it's a stingray. Yeah, it's a red. He just got my other line. All right, we on. All right, we got one nice red down here at the pins, baby. On one of my favorite fish bites, the Easy Flea. All right, so this one right here, it hits right at 28. I'm gonna go ahead and put them back, because usually I always keep them slot size. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them live another day. I already got fish in the freezer, so if I catch anything like Pomapno, then we keeping them. But the reds, if I get them in a slot size, well, they'll go home. So I'm gonna let them back. Hopefully we got something good. It's not coming in sideways, if I got anything at all. But he hit it hard enough to be on there. Oh, it is coming in. Is it coming in sideways? Yep, little pump. Little pump. So we got some action. No seaweed. I thought the seaweed was here, but no seaweed. Nice pump. Fish on. We on, y'all. Here we got. Using live shrimp. Shaking that head like a red. High tide down here at Pins, y'all. Just using one rod today, but I figure with live shrimp, the action should be plentiful. If you want to get some good action, bring some live shrimp, dead shrimp with you, especially when this tide is high down in pins. And just use shrimp. This one of the days where I started out with fish bites, too slow, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go to my shrimp. Let's take it to my shrimp. Everything loves shrimp, especially at high tide. Might wind up being a throwback. I think it's gonna have some size on them. I like slot reds. There you go. Come on in, buddy. I'll get you back out there. Yeah, we already know we're gonna get you back out. There we go. Nice red, y'all. He's a keeper size, but I don't tag, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them back out there in the water. Nice. All right, somebody commented and asked me what size hooks I use when I go over to the surf, and I like using 4s, circle, preferably bronze. And the reason why I like these is because I've used 2s, I've used 3s, and when I use my single swivel clamp, depending on how strong the fish is, even if I got the drag set, sometimes they can plot them hooks. And circle 2s are good for that. At least the brand I was using Eagle Claw. That's what I grew up using. And basically, a lot of times, I would get something to hit it, and I mean, he would bend it over just like Reds do, and they will part the hook from the, separate the hook from the clamp, meaning they break the hook off. It just breaks the hook, period. So it would bend it straight out and break it. So I just moved up to the 4s because I can catch everything with these, including Pomapno. When they say use hooks, they say use a size 2 or even a 1 with Pomapno or mangrove, but I use the 4 for everything. A 4 catches all my fish that I use, and that's all I grab. I grab circle 4s, and that's what I use because everything can be caught on it, believe it or not. Even pinky perch. So now you know. Fish on, let's go. Here we go. Got some bite to it. Pomapno, 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 homeboy, just don't stop. Pump it up, homeboy. Another red, baby. Oh yeah, that's a keep. Look at that, oh, he's skinny. Woo! He might make it, he might be too big. We'll know in a few minutes. Let's get up here in a minute. Right, let's see if he made the cut. It looks like he's gonna be right where I want him at, like a 27. Uh-oh, let's go. Oh, turn him around, get a better idea of what I'm working with here. 0. Yeah, right at 26 and a half. Made the cut. For the kids and the newbies, right? Because I got some kids that follow me as well with my channel. And basically, when you got big shrimp and you just want to use the heads for say, right? And you know, let's say the reds are active, which they are. I'm just going to take this part because that's all they're going to care for, right? These are big shrimp that I got. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting them in half. And this was something I used to do when I was living in Florida as well. I used to cut my big shrimp in half. And then I just use the head like so, put it through there, and that's gonna throw the bait off. throw the fish off, and he's gonna come and grab that whole piece. And next thing you know, that whole hook is in his mouth. So there you go. Cut it in half when you got your big swimmer like that. Leave enough meat back here, and then just put it on with the head. You should be good to go. That's how I just hit that one. Let's hope there's some sideways action. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Sideways action going on right there. Pomapno, baby. Hopefully it comes in sideways. Yep, coming in sideways. Another Pomapno. Oh, this is a good one. Man, I hope it's a big Pomapno. That rod hit like a Pomapno hit. That didn't hit like no black drum, like no reds. I hope it's a Pomapno. My partner hit a 20-inch yesterday, a day before yesterday. He got some size to him. Bigger than the other ones. Nice. Seaweed on there. That's what made it look so big. Caught that before. I get that big dog out there though. Pomapno in the house. Yeah. Oh yeah. Caught up with him. Hopefully it's a good one. Coming in sideways just like we want them to. Nice one. Still doing damage on that easy flea. Nice one. We got a fish, I didn't even know it. Didn't even know it was on there. Oh, stingray, no wonder. No wonder. Stingray, I bet. That's how I hit the last one. I think it's stingray. Come on. Show your back. There you go. Nice size. Get this guy back out there in the water. Have fun, buddy. Nice fight. Yeah, this is why I hate using that head method when you hook your shrimp up. I worm mine, but a lot of people like to use the head or tail, and the reason I don't do it is just for that reason. I threw it out and he snapped. You know, there's nothing like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich when you're out fishing. Makes you appreciate it a lot more than what you do when you're at home. I'm at home. Peanut butter can sit in my cabinet and I forget it's there because I'm eating everything else. But then I came out here the other day and these ladies, man, bless their heart, they was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. And I said, you know what? I'm on board with that. So I started making sure that I get my peanut butter and jelly before I leave out the house this morning. And that is what I'm eating while I'm out here fishing. A nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Plus, peanut butter and jelly is good, really. I mean, when I do eat them, I love them. But I just never do it at the house for some reason. I do it once in a blue moon, but I don't do it on a regular basis. Peanut butter can sit in my cabinet, and is there like a last minute resort if electricity or something goes out. But yeah, peanut butter and jelly, baby, tastes good. When you do eat them, peanut butter and jelly sandwich is very good. All right, so hopefully my rod's not bent over when I go back around the corner. All right, I hope I can enjoy this sandwich. If nothing happens that gets my attention, well, I have to get up and then go rescue my rods. Fish on. So I got some shrimp left, and I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my little buddies over here. These guys been sitting here all day while I've been fishing. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shrimp to them. Nice. All right, so not bad. Came out, got into some Pomapno along with one nice red. Like I said, fighting. Like that's it. Had a nice day down here at National, at the Padre Island National Seashore, down here by the 40-mile mark. It started off rough, had a little bit of problem with the seaweed as I was working my way down, trying to find a good spot. And then by the time I got down here to the 40s, there was some seaweed and I was about to wrap it up. And then I started heading back up, and then I seen this spot and it just looked like it was just clear. And so I got out, started casting, and the first hit was the red, and then after that, Pomapno. So came down to get what I was coming to get. Whenever I come down to pens, it's mainly targeting Pomapno, and had a good day with them today. So with that said, y'all know what time it is. It's fish on, baby. We only got one life to live, so you might as well enjoy it while you're here. And if you're doing something and it's not hurting nobody, especially yourself, what's the problem? So let's go ahead and enjoy, y'all. Peace, I'm gone. Fish on, baby. All right, so this is why you need a 4x4 when you come down the pens, man. I'm down by the, between the 35 and 30 mile marker right now, heading back in. But it's high tide, and you can come down here when the tide is low. But if you stay down here, once it gets up, this is what you're gonna be driving on. And this is when you definitely need to make sure you bringing a 4x4 down here, especially if you're coming down here by yourself. You do not want to come down here by yourself and then can't get out of here, because it's a long way walk. It's a long walk back. And if you don't run into anybody, you're in trouble, because there is no communication. You can't get no communication from anybody. Cell phones are dead out here. And you know, you just got to make sure you're ready to get into it when you get down here. So you definitely need a 4x4 when you're coming down this way, because right now the tide is up. And I'm at the 30, 35 right now, making my way back. And this is what I have to deal with, making my way back up. So, y'all know. So this is Pens, Padre Island National Seashore. But this is what it's like, man. When people always ask me, can you go down how far? Now you see, this is the sand. This is it right here, what I'm on. This is what it's like. That is it. So yeah, 4x4 definitely need. With that said, I'm out. Now you know.